Okay, yeah, it's 2013. Gee, I wonder what anime will be anime of the year for 2013. Man, it's such a hard decision. If only there was one anime that stood above all the other animes that came out in 2013. I can't imagine what anime it could be. Yeah, let's not pretend it's anything else or anything was even close to challenging it. We all know Attack on Titan was anime of the year 2013. But let's run through the other animes that came out in 2013 that deserve an honourable mention, or in one case, just a mention. While it wasn't the progenitor, with the explosive success of SAO the previous year, isekais were now being more and more talked about. And one series in 2013 decided to come swinging out the stable doors and slam their foot down early on to try and stand out, proclaiming, "You want an isekai? Well, here's an isekai, but in reverse."
All who lived in Ente Isla knew of Satan,
I'm a Demon King.
ruler of demons.
Hello and welcome. Would you like to try a meal today, sir?
The devil I know is cruel and vicious. You killed my father!
I'm a Demon King.
He sought to crush the humans and their world,
I'm a Demon King.
thereby creating a land of peace and prosperity for all Night's creatures.
I'm a Demon King.
A lone hero rose up against them.
Who are you?
I am a hero born. Though the world may change, I swear that fact never will!
The hero Amelia?
I'm here to kill you.
I'm a Demon King.
As long as you behave, I'll let you live until I figure a way out of here.
In this world, we are only fantasies. These humans don't consider things like demons or even the devil to be authentic. We stand now in its capital of Tokyo. No one believes magic legitimately exists.
They do not believe in magic? How do they survive?
The magic I'm sensing from you right now is practically nothing compared to what it was in Ente Isla.
Because there is insufficient magic in this pathetic realm, we are unable to retain our demonic forms.
Yes.
Have you by chance lost your celestial force? Other than completely stressing me out, she doesn't have any powers left to use against me.
Mao? What happened to your body?
I'm a Demon King. Guess I owe you one, Lucifer. Thanks to you, I managed to get my true form back. I'm a Demon King.
He brought us to the most populated area he could think of, so he could absorb the fear and despair of the crowd.
Money is clearly of the essence in this human society, so we need to possess it somehow. I cannot afford to expend more of my magic, so that means we really only have one option left to us. I gotta go to work!
Wait, sire!
Lecture me later! I'll just have to begin my new attempt at a world conquest from this current Devil's Castle. Why stop at just Ente Isla? Why not rule this world too? I'm going back to Ente Isla, and I will subjugate it. I'm a Demon King.
Don't you see? We could never be in a romantic relationship together because we hate each other's stinking guts.
The Devil is a part-timer tells the story of Satan retreating back from a losing war in Ente Isla through a warp gate to a strange world with mechanical horseless drawn carriages, cat's dooms, and no magic, with the biggest loss being Satan's muscly mass. A strange place called Japan, Tokyo. To have that kind of physique, Satan must have trained daily for years. But then to add insult to injury, on top of losing the army, your home, and your throne, you also lose the thousands of hours of training you did. That just ain't fair. Now that he's on Earth with a piddly, muscleless body, Satan must rebuild his demonic empire from the ground up, strategically gaining wealth, power, and notoriety. And in order to do that, Satan needs to get a job to earn money to survive. But nowhere's hiring for full-time. So Satan gets a part-time job in McDonald's. Not to be mistaken with any other franchise that would be, infringing on a right. McDonald's is its own standalone series in anime. This series is actually really good and was animated by White Fox Studios, the company that animated ReZero, Agami ga Kill, and Steins Gate. That really distinctive animation style. However, for the longest time, The Devil is a Part-Timer was stuck in season 1 limbo. Until 9 years later, when we got our second season. Not animated by White Fox Studios, but Studio 3 Hertz. I don't have anything against Studio 3 Hertz, but they were not the right art style to pick for this series. And that makes it really hard to watch. Same with High School DxD and Hero. I genuinely love The Devil is a Part-Timer. I think it's an amazing series, but I actually can't watch the second season with how cutesy the animation is. It just is not right. Free is an amazing series that gives me the same feeling as watching Blue Period. There are no villains, there are no bad guys, there are no characters scheming to cheat or screw over the good guys. It's just an anime about a bunch of people pursuing the same dream and competitive rivalry. But that doesn't make them bad guys. We call them bad guys if they beat our main characters, but we wouldn't call our main character bad guy for beating them. It's all just about perspective. And Free is just a series about the passion of swimming and a bunch of heterosexual males enjoying that sport. Kill la Kill definitely had an impact on me as a teenager because boobs. However, I can acknowledge this series is probably really deep and deserves the praise it was given back in the day, but I've only ever watched the series in completion once, and that feels like a fever dream because sentient alien fabric. Speaking of fever dreams, Danganronpa is a fine anime. It feels like a low 6, maybe even like a mid 5. This was never going to be Anime of the Year 2013 because, well, the Goliath that came out this year. But it did become popular, so it's worth talking about in a video about the best anime of the year and how the anime just misses the spark that made Danganronpa, the game, so good. But in a surprise, even less shocking than the identity of the female titan, the anime of the year for 2013 is the anime that many considered the greatest anime ever created. And 10 years later, others would completely miss the message of. It is, of course,
進撃の巨人
At this time, Attack on Titan really was the anime of animes. When people talked about anime, it was Attack on Titan. When those who knew nothing about anime heard about anime, they thought about Attack on Titan. Attack on Titan was the new generation version of Pokemon to non-anime fans. Attack on Titan became the poster child for anime. And even if you didn't like anime, you could appreciate Attack on Titan as a piece of media. You weren't watching it because it was anime, you were just watching it because it was a really good show. And it deserves the praise it got. I can't deny that. Especially because Attack on Titan is one of my favourite animes of all time. I can't deny that, yeah, the first season of Attack on Titan was amazing in 2013, and to this day holds up, especially with the knowledge of the rest of the series.
You really have no idea.
But back in 2013, we didn't have that. Unless you were a filthy manga reader. So we knew nothing, and all we could do was theorize. Plus, I think the soundtrack to Attack on Titan is one of the greatest anime soundtracks of all time.
Titans in the vicinity have been lured away. Gate opens in 30 seconds.
Trust us!
And though it didn't come out until season 2, the way they use UC Big Girl in conjunction with the animation is one of the best uses of the soundtrack in any anime ever, I think. I haven't even explained the plot of Attack on Titan, but I don't need to, do I? Everyone knows what the plot of Attack on Titan is. Not to mention how the intro just became a titan of its own. And became the song of anime for 2013. So yeah, Attack on Titan is my anime of the year for 2013 because as if it could be anything else.